Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Hurricanes offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. And here he comes, the quarterback off. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incompletion makes it second down. Testing the right side here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. They're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. A poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And the Tar Heels, they'll line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff, and he's brought down there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one. Now, third down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown for the U. Made the defense look slow.
What went wrong here? He just got fucking burned. Seven entered the zone. Found out way too late. What the fuck was that? It's covered in there. Burned that bad. Wiley, what are you doing? You flip those hips sooner, son.
Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way.
That was inverted. It was not what I thought it was. Yeah. Okay. I see what happened. I can't down. God damn, both those guys are fucking wide open. Whew. That was a bad play. Alright, now we're kind of like play again.
Without any defender around him.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to pass here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back in motion now. The shotgun running play call.
Oh, Jesus Christ, guys.
Tackle made after a big gain. And the Canes come to the line in a hurry up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. They'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Send the back in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. The Canes are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Jesus
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Marquez. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down.
Fucking hell.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Why did I throw that there?
He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, found the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Fighting off the defender. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. With the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Defense.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. It's an option look. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid game and a fresh set of downs.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Back to throw. It's Marquez. Rifles this football to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and See if they can come up with a big opportunity.
We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the Tar Heels will have to kick this away. This one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive. Take it away. Can they come up with something here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance.
No way I hit that quarterback.
Play action.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Here's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Off target and incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
Look at there. Oh,
and the lob is intercepted near the sideline. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Catch is made down the middle. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to pass. It's Marquez. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weak.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score. North Carolina 28, Miami 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline.
We gotta catch that, boss.
Shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
They'll run it from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. He's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Okay.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone now. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UNC. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Fucking
Looks like he
goddamn.
didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Miami, 21.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And he's back to throw again on second down. It's the running back in the flat.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes those throwing the offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum in the defense and make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And he'll lost it to the end zone.
Hold it.
Incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Double coverage.
Down, but after a good return.
Right.
What a play. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. And to come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Just trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Marquez. Looking right. This one caught. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Tar Heels are on the move here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackle made after just a short game. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field.
Get punched, bitch. Oh, what a perfect punch. User punch. Doink.
They reluctantly settled for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the tailbacks got it again. Touchdown, North Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior
Yes.
quarterback.
Really good job here
Compy.
converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they
I'll
have
play my game.
to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The pass is incomplete. Drop of the first down attempt here across the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's able to find...
tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll be brought down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Marquez. Finds his man. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
That makes the score North Carolina.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Play action here on first down. Caught to the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The ball is caught.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on his defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go.
No way, guys. Come
Makes
on.
the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And it's North Carolina in front, Earl. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
No way.
Touchdown, Canes.
I don't think this first down.
This play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see.
I love the angles they gave me on this. Crazy how he doesn't have possession unless they're calling that possession. That should be considered possession. Somewhere in here. Close. Close. Close.
That timeout is costly down the road. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Give it to the back again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough to get a 1st down there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What you watching in there?
YouTube.
Oh. Hey, Hulk. Hey, Hulk.
Done. Here.
Oh. Oh.